Dr. Josh Rankin is here. He's done a phenomenal job of marketing his dental practices.
I started a practice here in Springfield 15 years ago. So 0 patients. So we started from pure nothingness, which is hard because you really think about marketing a lot when you're in that situation.
You guys are not the standard dental practice. I mean, you're not, it's more fun, it seems like, and you're really focused on patient health.
I will say when we're doing some of those traditional mediums like direct mail or a commercial on TV, I felt like we had to compress that concept into like 3 seconds. That's what's been so cool for me about social media. I've always thought we have a bigger story to tell, and with social media, we've been able to more, I think, represent ourselves more, connect with our community more. We actually get to see, like if you put it in billboard terms, we get to see which 12 people driving by really loved what we offered to them in value.
So what things are getting results for you? Maybe that would convert for other businesses too, that don't focus so much on product or offer. Maybe it's more about, is it the people?
I think
it's getting the attention.
I think it's a huge. And what's fascinating too is that we have certain team members who are surprisingly amazing on camera. Like we never realized how. And we work with Josh at Storytellers, and they have a real, people connect with them. We have, for example, Hannah. We have a woman with developmental differences who works fully in our practice. She loves telling knock-knock jokes. She loves writing letters to our patients. She loves giving tips and good messages. And honestly, people in the community, one of our values as a practice is to create a healthier community. And that doesn't just mean how many teeth we can drill. I mean, truly for us, we feel like we're fulfilling our value in this area with Hannah as a team member, and letting her show the world a little bit about what's possible and what's a little bit different. And so I feel like we're hitting our value. Hannah's getting to be her best self and to contribute, and our audience is getting to shift their perspective. And I don't know, it's just a great example of that's nothing you could ever have put on a billboard. But it's everyone in the exchange is winning, I think, there, and it's sincere and it's consistent with who we are. It's not just an ad that we try to come up with to drum up business. We're just simply our teams connecting with the community, and I think that's awesome. I love it. I love getting the chance to do it.
So some people may say, why would I care to watch my dentist on social media? Why would I even want a dentist or a dental practice be on social media? Because I'm sure there's other businesses who feel like, oh, well, I'm an auto mechanic, or I'm a chiropractor, or I'm a whatever. People don't want to see me when they're flipping through their iPhone at home. So why would other people care?
I'm just thinking the businesses that you just mentioned, all of them are trust businesses. Generally, the people who come into our practice, it's people, I think over time, for people to develop and sustain a feeling of trust, you need a consistent kind of message and understanding of the person you're entrusting to work on your automobile, work on your spine, help your family with their oral health. So I think that, sure, I don't know that they want you drilling teeth live for them.
Sure.
But I think there's an audience out there that is interested in understanding why they should trust you. And my thing is if you can go about it the right way, you're more or less reaching out to them where they are and helping them understand who you are, and you kind of, that's how trust gets built over time, a consistent way of representing who you are that's engaging to the audience where they get something from it also. I just think I love that part of it. I like to think that we build trust every time we have 5,000-10,000 engagements for a given thing that we work on together online, and I love that. I love it.
One of the things that I think makes it different is, though, it's authentic to you, and the things that you guys are doing and things that you're talking about, that's truly who you are. And so if you are faking it, I think that by using social media or doing something live, it's going to show people, oh, this person's a fake. This person doesn't really feel that way, but it's going to highlight the people like yourself who that is what your mission is, and you really do care about it. And so do all of your team members. They really do care about those things. So I think it magnifies, if you're good, it magnifies that. If you're not good, then I think it's going to expose you.
Totally. I think if you're passionate about your business, if you're passionate about what your business is trying to do, if you're passionate about the team that you work with and why they're great people and what you're trying to help them achieve and do, I think social media, there's not a better medium. I mean, there's just not.
How about driving, like what does it do for your business? Can you attribute something to growing your business? Because I think that's marketing is like this mythical thing. Does it ever actually drive sales? Does it help your business?
Yeah, so we have a very in the past it was like, oh, change your phone number for this postcard and track the number of, and do this and that. And, that's fine and well, but what we really, when it comes down to it, I look at a couple metrics. One, I look at the number of active relationships that we have, like how many active patients that we have ongoing meaningful relationships with, because that's our mission, right? To have these partnered relationships of people who have been into our practice to continue to come back. So really what I'm looking at is like these efforts of marketing, and then how is that number growing over time? Mm-hmm. Secondly, what I'm looking at is what is my cost of each acquisition for each relationship. Mm-hmm. And lastly, I look at like how many relationships are we retaining,
right?
To make sure that it's not like those cheap marketing postcards that go out. The numbers may go up, but then the people quickly leave out the back door, right? So I'm looking at those three things. That's about it. So what I've noticed since us working together, and I think it's funny, our first year's goal when we were working together was like, we want to reach 5,000 active patient relationships for our group practice. But we quickly exceeded that halfway through the year. Mm-hmm. So for our business, I mean, I think we vastly exceeded our expectations in the way we're doing things. Also, our cost of each relationship kind of, via this work is a fraction of what it is. In my industry, there's people talking about spending $300, $350, $400 per relationship acquisition. In our business, $100 was my goal, and we've been able to cut that almost in half. So I feel pretty good about the statistics about how this is working.
And your retention rate has stayed extremely high for the industry, and not just your industry, for business in general. So they're not leaving out the back door, but it's not costing very much to attract them, and they're coming in at a faster rate than maybe what you would expect.
But you know what else? I think it's like us having this opportunity to like genuinely be who we are in a more regular way out into the community. We're welcoming in people who are a little more warmed up to what we might be about. There may be, I think the more, I think the more genuinely we represent ourselves via social media, that helps on the retention side, right? So the people who come in via that medium, they know what they're getting. They're getting a very partially bald dentist with a somewhat marginal sense of humor, and but they know they're getting a nice team. They know they're getting people who are dedicated to health. They know that we're pretty passionate about it. They know that we have a team that's pretty sincerely connected to the work and to the people we serve. So I think when people come in, it's set up well, So all those numbers, my marketing numbers, that's all. I'm happy with the business side of it. I'm happy with just like it feels like it fits, right?
And at the end of the day, you're able to serve more patients and get them to health more quickly, which is the ultimate goal, right? So the more that you bring in, the more people you can get to health, and you help your community. Like you said, that's the original mission, and so you're able to fulfill that. So,
yeah.
It seems like that's working well.
It's going good.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching the Systemax Marketing Show. We'll see you next time.